Let's get ready to rumble!
What is going on, Fight Buzz? We had a great weekend of boxing. But before I get started on my post-fight breakdown, I just want to thank everybody for subscribing, liking my videos, commenting on my videos, and just interacting with my page. I appreciate that. This is what I love to do. This is my passion, and I want to keep bringing you guys content, give you guys, the best content that I can, raw, uncut, no edits, straight from the heart like I always do, for everybody, not just the boxing fans, but casual fans and everybody. So I appreciate the love, almost 800 subscribers, and keep liking my videos, keep sharing, keep subscribing, because this is going to allow me to give you guys even better content. So with that being said, I just want to get into the big weekend of boxing. Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing, against Jaime Munguia. And just to give you guys a quick post-fight breakdown, if you guys go back to my previous video on my prediction, this is what I predicted. I predicted Munguia to come forward the first half of the fight, to press the fight, come forward, throw combinations, be aggressive, and that's what happened. I had Munguia up by 3 rounds. I had Munguia, he surprised me because he was using the jab, he was moving his head, and he was keeping Canelo on the outside. And then when he wanted to, he would come inside, throw combinations to the body, uppercuts, left hooks, straight right hands, and then he would back off and then keep Canelo on the outside with his jab, right? And that was up until the 4th round. And I wondered, I was like, when is Canelo gonna start to make adjustments? Or I was like, when is he gonna catch him coming inside? So, just like I said, came the 4th round, Munguia threw some combinations, and he stayed in the pocket for way too long, and that allowed for Canelo to throw his combinations. I think it was a left hook and an uppercut straight to the chin, dropped Munguia for the first time ever in his career. And from there on, the fight changed. It was all Canelo Alvarez. I would give Munguia, maybe 1 or 2 of the middle rounds, but it was all Canelo, honestly. Canelo, like I said, his experience was going to win him this fight. And that's what happened. He knew how to handle Munguia. And props to Munguia, man. He came to win. And this is what I love about Munguia. And I'm pretty sure he probably gained so many fans after this fight because he came to win, guys. He didn't back off. He's a true warrior, and he was still throwing punches. He never gave up. He came to win the fight, and it showed because it made Canelo fight. And it had been a while since we had seen Canelo throw that many punches, that many combinations, and he was fighting a toe-to-toe fight with Munguia, and it was very, very entertaining. Props, shout out to both fighters. And as a boxing fan, this is what I love to see: the face of boxing facing a guy that's younger, stronger than him, and staying in the pocket. And he dropped them, in the 4th. So it was an entertaining fight. I think Canelo still is for me top 3, top 5 pound for pound. And it wasn't Munguia's turn yet. Munguia's time is gonna come if he stays disciplined, if he stays, in the gym, and if he stays focused and dedicated, his time is gonna come. But as of right now, it's still Canelo's time. So it was a great fight. Great fight for the fans, for boxing fans, and I'm glad that they gave us a really good fight. So I was very satisfied with the fight, and again, Canelo is still the king. He still remains up top, and just like I predicted, and I thought the fight was gonna go, I think his experience won him the fight. So it was a great, entertaining fight. Super happy. And very satisfied with the fight. So now moving on to Panterita Nery, another pound for pound fighter against I'm talking about Inoue, another pound for pound fighter against Panterita Nery, Mexican Panterita Nery from Tijuana. I was surprised that he knocked him down in the first round. Inoue got dropped in the first round. The monster Inoue got dropped in the first round. I think it was a flash knockdown though, because he was conscious, stayed on his knee, waited for the count, and then got up. And honestly, guys, from there on, it was all Inoue. Inoue made adjustments. He dropped them, and then, dropped them in the fight, and then ended the fight by KO. Which I'm not going to tell you that I expected that, but it didn't surprise me. I thought the fight was going to go all 12 rounds because I know Panterita Nery is a great fighter. But that just shows us how good Inoue is, So they fought at 122. I think Inoue can move up to 126 and even 130. Maybe even 135, guys. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's a bit of a stretch, but he's that good. He's that good. Maybe him and Tank, in a few years from now. So I don't know. It was a good fight, but it was a domination by Inoue after the first round. So not a lot to say about that fight. It was a fight that was very interesting because Inoue is top 3 pound for pound, and so this fight obviously he had the 4 titles on the line. And it's not common, guys, to see 2 fights in the same weekend that are like undisputed fights, So we had a great weekend of boxing. We have great potential fights for these two, for Canelo and Munguia. We have a lot of potential fights. We have a lot of fights for Inoue. And we have a ton of fights coming in the future. The boxing calendar is on fire, like I said before. But I just wanted to give you guys my post-fight breakdown, my opinion, and what I thought about the fights. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know, if you guys enjoy the fights, leave the comments there. So I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. And again, this video is for all the boxing fans.